They stopped talking to you, and now they're suffering. They regret. They were trying to hurt you, but it only hurt them. That person who cut you off, who wanted nothing to do with you, who walked away from you. When they walked away from you, they thought it would have destroyed you. But what they did was destroy themselves. Because when they walked away from you, they walked away from their blessing. They stopped talking to you. They wanted nothing to do with you. You who were good to them, you who were kind and loving, you gave so much to this person. You loved them so much. It doesn't mean that you do not love them anymore. You were there with them. You would have done anything for them. Supported them in every way. Yes, you did. This person was so ungrateful. This person wanted to have their own way. And one day you spoke to them. It got them so mad, so angry. One day they couldn't have their way with you. That person walked away from you. That person stopped talking to you. You did nothing wrong. That person you were so good to treated you badly. They were very unkind to you. They thought that it would have affected you, but it is affecting them. Backfire. And now they're living in regret because they're not getting all of what they were getting from you. Who does that? Who cuts off someone who is so kind to them, who has been so kind and loving? You see, it was all about their ego. No one can talk to them. They wanted to be able to walk over you. You wouldn't let them, so they stopped talking to you. They wanted to be able to control you. You were supposed to have been a pushover. They were supposed to have been able to do whatever they wanted with you or to you. You should have just accepted it, bowed to them, put them on a pedestal. They didn't want to give and take. They didn't want to hear anything you have to say. You did something, you said something from a place of love. But this person got mad at you. This person hates you because of something they did to you. They stopped talking to you, but they are the one who is at fault. Thinking that they're teaching you a lesson. Are you with me? Give the video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button. Thinking that when they stop talking to you, you'd have been picking up the phone and calling them every day. You would have been messaging them. You would have chased after them. They expected you to chase after them. Put them on a pedestal. Oh yeah? Wrong person. Somebody type it. Wrong person. Wrong person. Because you're the type of person who lets people go. How about that? Who lets people walk away. They don't want to be with you? Goodbye. You have the gift of goodbye. When people can walk away from you, you let them walk. Nobody's in chains when it comes to you. Everybody's free. They're free to do whatever they want. You cannot stop them from doing what they want to do. You can lead the horse to the water. You cannot make it drink. So when they do what they do, you will know how to act. So you refuse to chase. You wouldn't chase after them. Maybe back then when you didn't know better, as the breeze blows in nature, wow. So breezy today and nice. You let them go. Because really and truly, whose loss is it? It's their loss. It's their loss, not yours. You are the one who was giving and giving to them. What were they giving back? Nothing really. They could have given back some love. It wasn't costing them anything. They didn't. Giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. And furthermore, they were not true. They were not true. They weren't honest and loving. They weren't really into you. They weren't genuine. That person wasn't genuine. That person didn't truly love you. That person didn't truly view you highly. They didn't view you highly. They didn't have respect for you. And because they didn't have respect for you, it was only a matter of time till it manifested. It was only a matter of time till they went their way. It was only a matter of time till they stopped talking to you. Because they couldn't have been around you faking forever. They want to blame you. They had to stop talking to you because they weren't a match for you. Bad vibes, faking, false pretender. And very often these people, they've listened to others. Other people have fooled them. They've listened to people who want the worst for them. They've listened to people who aren't winning, and because they aren't winning, they don't want anybody to win. Because things are not working out for them, they don't want things to work out for others. And they've listened to those people who have led them astray. Sometimes it's family members, people who are close to them, leading them astray. Because these people, their life is a mess. They want other people's life to be a mess. Misery loves company. Like I was saying, you were the one who was giving and giving to that person. You were kind to them. You were a blessing in their life. They stopped talking to you. They walked away from you. They lost their blessing. Instead of working against you, it worked against them. So at first, they were celebrating. At first, they thought they had done a good thing. They thought they were the master. They thought they had taught you a lesson. Really? You would learn a lesson to bow to them. They are the prize. It's really about them. Who are you? They thought you'd have chased after them, like I said. So at first they were, celebrating. Things were nice. But as time went by, they started to see and realize what they lost by not talking to you. That they were losing a lot. That you were a blessing in their life. It reminds me of the story of the prodigal son. He went his way. His father was taking care of him. His father gave him so much. All of the money, all of the riches, he went his way. didn't need his father anymore. And there he was partying, celebrating. He's rich, he has all of this money. Friends came around him, fake friends, people who were only there to use him, partying with him, having a good time. He was the man. What he didn't realize is that someday the money ends if you do not replenish. And he spent so much that it finished. There was no money left. And did the friends stay there? Did the friends stay there to support him, to be there for him? Are your friends, will they stay there? Are you with me? They disappeared. As soon as there was no money left, they disappeared. You must be careful with these people, I tell you. Only there to use. Only there to take from you. Only there to steal. And they give nothing back. So these friends disappeared because there was no money left, and there he was in a mess. Just like those who walked away from you. Just like those who think they don't need you anymore. You've given so much to them. They are ungrateful. Zero gratitude. There he was. He had to take a job feeding pigs, feeding swine. Poor, hungry, fighting with the pigs for food, eating the pigs' food. Hungry. We're talking about somebody who was in a palace. Now he's there with pigs and eating their food. Upsetting, right? Thankfully, he remembered. That is when the people who walked away from you, when they're no longer getting from you, that is when they remember. Remember how good you were to them. But they don't have the guts to say sorry, to apologize. For many of them, it's too late. But for some of you, I'm talking about a family member, somebody who is close to you. And there's still a chance for redemption. For some of you, if it's a romantic relationship, yes, you can forgive them, but it's already too late. So it depends on your situation. But the good thing is that in this Bible story, the prodigal son, he checked himself, realized his mistake. There were no phones, so he couldn't call his father. He went back to his father's house. And his father was happy to receive him. For many of you, it is like that, especially if it's a family member. For some of you, I'm talking about a son, a daughter, a mother, a father. They walked away from you. They stopped talking to you. And it's their loss. It's their loss. They're expecting you to beg. Beg somebody to be there for them. Would you believe it? You tried to help them. You were there for them. They walked away from you, stopped talking to you, and they're talking to those who do not even care about them. People who do not care whether they live or die. That is who they're focused on. The fake ones, that is who they're checking for. A lot of people do that. They choose those who don't care about them over those who are there for them. It's like the more love you give to people, very often the more they walk away. The more they take you for granted. People are very often they're drawn to those who do not care about them. Even in relationships. The guy who is sincere, they don't go for these guys. They lose their husband in the process. And same, vice versa, men or women, same thing. Some ants falling. Stay away, stay away. Some hairy nature under the trees. What do you expect? Some of them bite, I tell you. But I'm not afraid. I'm never scared. It's not always smooth sailing. That is part of it. They stop talking to you, and now they regret, because they're not getting what they used to get before. Some of them, they want to call you, but their ego is stopping them. That is how people stay back. They should apologize to you. It's their loss. The people, sometimes it's people leading them astray. Where are these people? Where are these people now? These people don't even care. They ended up messing themselves up. I said they stopped talking to you, and now they're suffering. They regret because they lost somebody who would have helped them move up the ladder, climb that ladder, move to the next level. Somebody who would have inspired them, somebody who inspired them before and would have continued to do that. Somebody like you who could have motivated them. After all, you're on the advancing path. You're moving on up. A lot of people out there are losers, but you are a winner. You are on the winning side. They lost somebody who would have been there for them 100%. Instead, they're spending time with losers. You are the average of the 5 people or so you spend most of your time with. They're associating with the wrong people. They messed up themselves. They lost somebody as amazing as you. Somebody as special, the chosen one that you are. And now they're suffering. And now they regret it. Well, if they regret it, they should be trying to find their way back. Like the prodigal son. Especially if it's like a family member or not a romantic relationship. Because when it's an ex, usually there's no coming back. Well, a lot of people take their ex back, but you will know, depending on what happened, what you should do. They mess themselves up trying to mess you up. They stopped talking to you and thought it would have worked against you, but now it's working against them, because what you sow is what you reap. What goes around comes around. The world is a cycle, and everything that happens in a circle. They have to change their mindset. They have to become a totally different person. Because if they had a positive mindset, they wouldn't have allowed somebody like you to not be in their life. They wouldn't have walked away from somebody like you. They would have kept you in their life. Because you were a blessing in their life. They wouldn't have lost their blessing. But they did. When they stopped talking to you, when they walked away from you. Now they're suffering. Now they regret because you were doing so much for them. You were such a blessing in their life. You were good to them. As we're here on this advancing channel, just chilling in nature. It's beautiful out here in nature, and I am sending you good vibes. Thank you for the love, for your support. I look forward to reading your comments. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. I am here to remind you that everything is working out for you. Don't bother, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing will be all right. When the time is right, everything will fall into place. It is happening even now, but the day is coming when everything you want, you will get it. It will manifest for you. Whatever is happening, it may seem like a bad thing, but it is a good thing. It is happening for a reason. It is happening for a reason. Very often, God is protecting you from somebody. No matter how close they are to you, that person is dangerous. See it as a blessing. See it as a good thing. Somebody type, it is a good thing. Let me see who's still with me. It is a good thing. What seems like a bad thing is a good thing, because all things work together for good for you. It will work in your favor. God is on your side. The entire universe is working in your favor. As we're here on this advancing channel, and I send you good vibes. I send you love, light, positive energy. Thank you for your support. Big up to every member. You are valued and you are appreciated. My name is Mantius. As you already know, this is the advancing channel. One love, God bless, and all the best.